Now, if you remember, the right side of the car I completely did by hand tools alone, just to show you what could be done even without the power tools. So, we've been successful in modifying, cutting away, and trimming as necessary. I'm going to continue the trimming because I have a lot of what I consider excess metal, particularly because this car is not it's not going to be stock. So basically, I'm just getting rid of every bit of excess metal that I think is unnecessary. So this is going to get cut away. As you can see the line right there that I use the soapstone to outline. I'm going to modify it and actually just follow this contour here. And then cut this upward at an angle just to get rid of what I consider unnecessary. Because remember, this is going to be braced by the tubes that are going to be attached to the roll cage once we get it to the chassis builder. Or unless I take a notion and yield Amazon sends me the gas that I need to do some Class A mediocre MIG welding. So yeah, okay, so cutting and grinding with the death wheel, safety shoes, absolutely. Well, at least I got a shield on my face, so to keep stuff out of my eyes and all that great stuff. So okay. Here goes everything and nothing. Just like that. Made the decision to do the 5/8 drill bit to drill out the lower control arm mounting locations for the new Tubular AR kit on the Mustang 2. Matter of economics, recommendation. This drill bit is Milwaukee brand, and it is specifically for metal, as you see right there. Got it from, of course, one of the big box stores, the Big Orange place. I don't know if I can say them and not get canceled, but there were two different types in there in the stores, and if you read any of the forums, everybody will tell you that there is a black oxide version and there is a steel version. Now, the black oxide version, if you've done any type of metal drilling with it, especially anything that's substantial, like this piece, of course, is basically laminated. In some places it's 2 or 3 pieces of steel that have been spot welded together. So you have to go through several layers of steel. If you read the forums, the people that said that they use the black oxide versions, they report that many times when they catch, as you saw that happen to me when I was doing the front side, as it began to penetrate more quickly and I squeezed the trigger a little bit, it actually caught and rotated the drill. Many people have said that the black oxide bit will actually snap. I've experienced that myself. So if you're doing any type of metal work, get drill bits that are specific for drilling metal. Now, it's going to cost you, and this is the reason why we didn't do the hole saw, to punch that out to the size of the bushing. That single bit in 5/8, the Milwaukee brand and Ryobi and everything else they have, $28 for that single bit. But as you can see, it made very short work of expanding the mounting hole to the required 5/8 inch diameter. Now, other thing that I've done already on this other side, now remember that I've said to you that this stock Mustang 2 suspension is several pieces of steel joined together to form the hat, the upper spring perch, as well as the supporting cross member for everything that mounts on it, everything from the lower control arms to the rack and pinion, to tie this front piece left side and right side together. And so where the heck was I going with all of that? At any rate, laminated pieces, and they had to be modified in order to accommodate this new kit. So what I did was took my welder and simply every place where there were several pieces, ran beads, ground them down, dressed up some other areas with reinforcement on the outside and on the inside of the hat as well. Now there's several other areas that I may run additional bead to, even though this is fairly substantially spot welded. I may stick some additional in there, or I may leave it alone, just to make this piece a little bit stronger. So why didn't we go with a tubular front kit? Well, I could give you about 2,500 and more good reasons. Yeah, that's why. $2,500, it's just kind of not in the budget. And when you're doing things on a budget, that's what you got to do. So that's where we are, that's what we've done. And since we're going with the drilled out 5/8 mounting holes, that means that the bushing between the lower control arm is going to be cut into 2 pieces. One piece is going to go here, and the other piece with the gusset is going to go on the back side as described. So this is approximately 5.5 inches, something like that, I believe, and specifications say about 3.5 inches on the outside. So
we're going to take the cutoff wheel and cut that to the proper length so we can get this finished up, and hopefully tomorrow I'll have it finished. But for right now, I'm going to get the welder and we're going to stitch all of these laminated pieces together and grind them down to give them strength and basically correct everything that I screwed up. Here we go, stand by. Having taken the measurements for the mounts, it's time to go ahead and cut. Gotta love it. Nice cut. Repeat the cutting for the other side. Another great cut. So finally, with the lower mount cut, everything resized, I'm just going to use this alignment tool that I have to do a mock-up. You install the first part, of course, between the front and the back of the cross member. So finally, with the lower mount cut, everything resized, I'm just going to use this alignment tool that I have to do a mock-up. You install the first part, of course, between the front and the back of the cross member. And again, this is just a mock-up, so in preparation to finish the lower control arm, we got to take off the rather nice substantial powder coating. See if we can get you a better shot. There we go. We had to remove the powder coating because this gusset is going to be welded thusly onto the cross member. So we got to have that clean in order to get a nice clean surface. So I just took the wire brush, the porcupine, the stainless steel porcupine wheel, if you will, and took the powder coating off. Now I'm going to take the grinder and bevel the edge in preparation for tacking. Now, plan on, of course, getting the body over to the chassis builder so he can do the remainder of the cage. And we believe we're going to have him do the welding on this unless I get the shielding gas prior to all that. Just depends on his schedule. Hey, I wanted to try it. But anyway, let's get this done. Just bevel the edge a little bit. I don't know what the preferred angle is, but come on thing, focus, focus, pay attention. But there we have it. Need to take some of the powder coating off here too. Again, you don't want stuff to get into your weld, so just prepping the surface. That ought to be adequate enough. I'll just have to do the other side the same way.